Hello friends, I am going to discuss illustration number 7 of mutual fund CMA final SFM. This is a very easy question. Please read the questions. Look at it. In case the open-ended mutual fund scheme, the market price X dividend. Market price X dividend. Generally, market price is always be used wherever there is no information about the X dividend or cum dividend. It is assumed that that is the X dividend. Always assumed X dividend. Okay. This is a market price in which the dividend is not included. Where is the cum dividend will come? There you will have to subtract a dividend from the cum dividend market price. Okay. So this is the market price of X dividend rupees 65. A dividend of rupees 14 has just been paid and X dividend price now 81. What is the return of the days? In this case, the market price of X dividend, this is assumed that at the beginning, net asset value at 0. That is rupees 65. 65. And market price, a dividend rupees 14 has just been paid and X dividend price be now. At the time of purchase, the price of share is 0.65. Right now the price of the assets, that is assumed to be net asset value, right now this is the 81. Okay, and dividend received during the period, this is given rupees 40. What is the return you have earned during the past, over the past year? What you have returned? The return percentage will come by the two-way return percentage. One is a capital appreciation percentage plus dividend yield. Okay, now the difference of the investment value at beginning and sold value, the investment difference between the investment value at the beginning and same investment is sold at end, the difference between this is said to be capital appreciation. In this case, what will be the capital appreciation? Net asset value 1 minus net asset value 0. This is the capital appreciation. 81 minus 15, 81 minus 15, this will be here 16. 81 minus 15, this will be 16. Okay, 81 minus 65, this is 16. This is a capital appreciation. Okay, and this is a 14. Capital appreciation percentage is calculated as 16 divided by 81 into 100 plus 14 divided by 81 into 100. Not 81, this is a 65 because of initial price is 65. This is 65. Okay, this is 65. 65 initial price should be taken. Now divide 65 into 100 into 100. This will be, this is the one way calculation, or you will take 65 as a common, and now this become 16 plus 14 into 100, that is 30 divided by 65 into 100, that is 30 divide 65 into 100, 46.153. 46.153. This is. Now question number 8. Look at it. Question number 8. A mutual fund net assets value 62 at the beginning of the year. During the year, a sum of rupees 5 was distributed as the dividend and rupees 3 capital gain distribution. At the end of the year, net assets value 70. Calculate the total return percentage of the year. So here I am going to discuss about the two cases. Here case A. This is the case B. Second part is assumed as the case B. This is a particular information is given here. A mutual fund has a net assets value this 62 at the beginning. Then opening net assets value, that is the net assets value at 0. This is 62. During the year, a sum of rupees 5 was distributed as a dividend. Dividend rupees 5. This is in a rupees term. This is in a rupees term. This is a 5. And rupees 3 capital gain distribution. Capital gain rupees 3. At the end of the net asset value rupees 70. Closing net assets value. Closing net assets value. Net assets value at 1. This is rupees 70. Calculate return, total return for the year. Total return for the year you have to calculate. Okay, total return you have to calculate. So in second part, total return you have to calculate. The very easy questions. Answer of A part. Return percentage. Net assets value 1. Net assets value 0. Capital gain distribution plus dividend whole divided by net assets value 0 into 100. This is given here 70 minus 62, 5 plus 3. 70 minus 62, 3 plus 5 whole divided by 62 into 100. This is 25.806. This can be written 25.81%. This is the part A answer. Similarly, we can see second part, case B. Suppose the aforesaid mutual fund next year given the dividend rupees 75 and no capital gain distribution and net asset value of 65. In this case, this will be a starting, that will be 670. Dividend you are going to receive again rupees 5. Capital gain distribution is assumed to be 0. And because of no capital gain distribution and net asset value at the end of this is 65. In this case, what will be the return? Okay. The answer of second part, here return percentage, net assets value this, capital gain distribution plus dividend whole divided by net assets value 0 into 100. This is net asset value V1, this is 65 minus 70 plus 0 plus 5 whole divided by 70 into 100. This is 0 divided by 70 into 100. This is 0%. These two questions was very easy questions. Okay, thank you class. Please like, subscribe and share my videos.